Well, good morning. Thank you everybody for being here. My name is Michelle Vandy Bogert and I'm a teacher at Northwest High School. And I'm really proud to be a part of the challenge with these students. They're such an extraordinary group of young people with a lot of diverse interests. We started off as one of the very smallest teams in the challenge to end up to be tied with one of the largest teams, just in a short manner of time before the challenge started. So it was interesting to take a look at the dynamics of getting everybody together. And as Mr. Tebow already mentioned, one of the differences in our challenge is that we represent a nonprofit organization instead of a business. So you'll see some different information presented on that format. And taking a look at the challenge, the breadth and depth that the students had to go through, again, I'm just really proud to represent this exceptional group of young people. So let me take a second and introduce them and I'll get out of the way. We have Michael Salyer from Will Carlton Academy. We have Garrett Collins from Camden Frontier High School. Both of the gentlemen are juniors this year. And we have our senior crew on the side with the ladies. We have Joanna Greeley from Jonesville High School. We have Dana Dunning, Jonesville High School. And also from Jonesville High School, we have Michelle Shaver. So at this time, I'll turn this over to the team. Good luck, guys.
Hello everyone and good morning. We'd like you to join us on a quest for the Michigan Works Southeast team.
Good morning. As you saw in the video, I'm Michael. This is Jared, Joanna, Dana, and Michelle. The iChallengeU team had the opportunity to work with Michigan Works Southeast. Michigan Works Southeast to analyze data from the King Media Intelligence Report, to develop an action plan targeting employers' concerns, attract new employers, and bring back employers who haven't used the services in the last 6 months. After reviewing the survey, the team honed in on this driving question: how can we develop a plan to help Michigan Works Southeast increase awareness of services and overall satisfaction for employers? Now, I would like to say that all the products and concepts that we created are ready to rock and roll whenever, tomorrow, next week. And also that Michigan Works Southeast employers, 30% of them are not aware of all the services that they provide.
Our short-term goals, which is from the present to 6 months, are QR codes for social media, regional slogans, branded surveys, branded flyers, mobile app, and a video documentary. The QR codes are located in Appendix C of the strategic plan that you have. QR codes, which are quick response codes, you may know of them. They're bland, little black and white squares with funny dots on them. Well, these QR codes are special. They're on point. And with your mobile device, you can scan them. And with these specific QR codes, you can directly go to Michigan Works Southeast mobile sites, like Facebook and Twitter feeds.
So, as said before, we made a branded survey, but that required an upgrade, so the one in front of you is our free version. It's only 4 questions and easy to use. And this allows Michigan Southeast to have direct responses for their employers so they can work on any improvement.
Now you may have heard me mention an app. We have designed an app for Michigan Works Southeast that allows employers to contact business service coordinators and also schedule meetings with those business service coordinators. Also, they can look on the My Talent site at job seekers' portfolios and access social media feeds through Facebook and Twitter. With the contact pages, the first one is just a basic list of all the contact information for the business service coordinators in each county, such as their email, their phone number, and their fax. The second page consists of a scheduling function where the employers can schedule the exact time they want a business service representative to come to their business and to talk to them about Michigan Works Southeast. Now, you may have heard me talk about the social media feeds a lot since this slide. So, what the social media feeds, what's so important about them? It gets the employer's name out and the job positions they need filled. And with that, they can get a return on their investment into Michigan Works Southeast.
So we had the pleasure to meet with Lindsay Cole. Lindsay Cole is not a traditional job seeker. She came to Michigan Works Southeast about 2 weeks before she had to drop out of college. Michigan Works Southeast made sure that did not happen. Check out our video on YouTube. It's called The Difference Michigan Works Southeast for Employers. We would also like to extend a big thank you to Lindsay Cole for taking time out of her busy day. She works at Coldwater Hospital. She came and talked to us and told us how she did everything.
Now, our midterm goals, that's from 7 months to 1 year. We had ideas for job fairs, 5 county strong promotion, and some of the ideas that we want to strongly enforce that's already implemented at Michigan Works Southeast are Mach 1 and the talent tours.
We found that some of the employers still like to use the paper and pencil method, so we created these flyers. They have the Southeast Michigan Works logo at the bottom, and the first job fair at the top is the job fair, and then we came up with a reverse job fair, which is like switched from a job fair to switch.
So, MICA stands for Michigan Industry Cluster Approach, and there are 5 clusters. There's manufacturing, IT, healthcare, energy, and agriculture. So, since there's 5 counties for Michigan Works Southeast, we decided to focus 1 cluster per county. And so we had the idea of MICA job fairs, and every quarter, the job fairs would transfer. Like, so, let's say healthcare was in Hillsdale County, and energy was in Livingston. The next quarter, it would rotate, and so on.
So, with our team, we created a new slogan for Michigan Works. It's different at Michigan Works. Well, basically, because it is different now. There's no longer 3 counties, there's 5. Livingston, Lenawee, Washtenaw, Jackson, and Hillsdale. And this shows that it's no longer a temp or staffing agency.
The long-term goals are from 1 year to forever. The digital business cards and media interviews are some of those ideas that we came up with. Starting off with the digital business cards, one of the many programs offered by Michigan Works Southeast is the Employer of the Day program. This is where an employer comes directly to the Michigan Works Center and sets up a table for job seekers to apply for positions that they have. With the digital business cards, it can promote online with a picture that catches the job seeker's eye and has information for the job seekers on it. So that's not just a boring old Facebook feed. And
Our recommendation to Michigan Works Southeast is to go back to JTV and Morning Blend. This is a great tool to promote all the services they offer for the employers that don't know.
So we like to thank Nylon Craft, Jonesville Paper Tube, and Martin Muir from Jonesville to be our recommended sponsors. And we like to thank Michigan Works staff for being such a wonderful guest. So to recap, our short-term, mid-term, long-term goals, we made QR codes for social media, regional slogans, branded surveys, branded flyers, a mobile app, and a video documentary, along with job fairs, 5 county strong promotion, Mock 1, talent tours, business cards, and media interviews. So that wraps up everything. Thank you so much.
Jared wanted to sing, but I told him that was for later. All right, here we go. Judges.
Did you get a chance to talk firsthand to employers, and if so, what did they tell you? What were some of the highlights of working with Michigan Works Southeast, and what were some of the things that they felt could be improved upon?
So we did talk to Jonesville Paper Tube. Something he said we could improve on is just getting the services out, that he didn't know all the services that they had. And some things that he liked about it is that we kind of screen them, help them with their resume, their application, but we just get them ready for it.
What our message was trying to provide for that question is to point out that Michigan Works isn't a staffing agency or a temp agency, that it actually provides services for both job seekers and employers, to where the employers get qualified candidates and the job seekers get trained to become those qualified candidates.
Anybody else?
When you presented your recommendations for what would be the strategies for solving this challenge, how was that received, and what kinds of follow-up questions and feedback did you have in that discussion?
For the app, we're actually waiting, it's pending approval, and when we get that approval, it'll be 7 days, and then that'll go into the app stores. So we're just waiting for approval on that, but other than that, the QR codes, we already use that in the Hillsdale, Michigan Works Southeast lobby. We have those up for when people are waiting in line. Everything else, we're just waiting for.
About a third of the 13 ideas that we came up with from the long-term, mid-term, and short-term goals are implemented or ready to be implemented. All of them are ready to be implemented, but it just depends on the time to take.